actually attract or create what you want very fast. Always remember, mind your mind. It is a source that's going to bring everything into existence for you.
Okay, y'all, we back and we listening to Mark again. We're talking about 5 steps to get to what you want.
How to attract anything you
Attract anything you want fast.
Step number 1, get clear on what you want. Meaning, decide what you want and stick to that decision. Hold on to that. So that's step number 1.
Okay, 1, be clear on what you want.
Number 2, ask the universe now. You can ask the universe in a multitude of ways. You can ask the universe through images in your mind's eye, or you can ask the universe in your outer voice, such as, hey, what would it look like to have this? What would it look like to experience that? How different would my life be with such and such? So that's asking the universe. So once you ask the universe,
okay, 2, ask the universe.
Which is now you have to start to trust the process, the creative process. You have to be able to kind of watch behind the scenes as your manifestation starts to unfold.
Okay, 3, trust the process.
A lot of individuals don't get this.
Trust the process is actually also faith. You have to have faith.
Just watch, observe, let the universe guide you, okay? That's step number 3. Step number 4 now, we have to raise our vibration. So
4, raise your vibration.
Vibration is what attracts things into our lives.
Higher vibration means higher attraction to the things that you want or desire.
Everything is the electrochemical signals, right? You get up to 200 watts, sometimes up to 2,500 watts of power you are producing. Remember, electricity creates magnetism. So that's why you're magnetic, so you're going to attract. So when you raise your vibration, you will start to attract those things that resonate with you. That makes things come to you a lot faster. So that's step number 4. Now we're going to go to step number 5, which is the most critical and I would say the most important part of this process, which is let go. Now, letting go is a little different than trusting the process.
Okay.
Trusting the process.
Let go. This is a good one, y'all. Y'all got to be able to do it. When you let go, it's like let go to the outcomes of whatever it's on. So you know it's going to happen. But you not like if you get a lottery ticket and that's not your exact lottery winning ticket. Like you're not super bummed out and crying and depressed. No, you just like, okay, well it wasn't this one, it's gonna be the next one. It's coming. I know it's coming. It's for me. The universe has already granted it to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is.
Encounter a lot of resistance and a lot of struggle. So with these 5 steps, you do these 5 steps. And you repeat them every day.
You repeat them every day.
The most in our lives.
Okay, so he said that you have to do all those things repeatedly a day. You have to. Repeatedly a day, you have to do all those things. Those 5. And I'm just going to throw in there a 6. Number 6, you have to repeatedly and constantly combat the negative mind, your negative mind. You have to.
Let's say if you want a home.
Okay, you have to take action towards your goal.
You're going to get the home. What you should start to do is taking action would mean, okay, let me start looking at certain homes that I would like. Let me do some research.
So you have to live in your delusion.
Search the process, take some action.
Take some action. So of course you don't physically have the money yet, but there's certain actions that you can do that don't cost a whole bunch. Or it's just going to cost you time, like creating a vision board.
Action towards helping the universe. So while you're trusting the process, you're doing your responsibility by preparing. That's what I mean by trust the process.
Okay, so like prepare for what you want, right? So for example,
these 5 steps,
I already have my outfit picked out that I'm wearing to the lottery office when I go to collect my ticket. Okay. Also, another possible thing that could happen is if I choose to create a trust to, like I can do it beforehand, or I can wait till I get my ticket, hold on to my ticket, then create my trust, or I can create my trust beforehand so that way as soon as I win, I can go immediately and collect it in the trust because I already have my trust created.
What else? You trust the process.
Yeah.
There's an innate creative
I can start looking for homes in the cities that I know I want to buy. Example, Niceville, Florida, Destin, Florida, Pensacola, Florida. I'm looking for houses. And I mean houses where I got like an acre or two. So there's positive things that you can do that don't cost money, because of course you don't physically have the money in your hand yet or in your bank account. So you have to be able to do inspired actions.
Inspired action and regular action. Notice in step number 2 when I say trust the process, I said
and regular actions
That's
too.
a difference. Now, inspired action is the last step when you actually create. So let me break them down between.
Break down the inspired action.
Inspired action.
So we got the action, which is what we do when we start planning and preparing.
You start a business, you start doing that. Inspired action is you'll be prompted to make a specific thing or do a certain thing. For example.
So inspired action is listening to your intuition when it gives you wise advice.
Website that just keeps popping up.
Certain website.
Innate feeling
keep popping up. You have the innate feeling to make the
call. You create a connection.
Yeah.
Boom. They give you a grant, you expire whatever, and you get the funds.
Yeah. Okay. That's inspired action. So example for inspired action. I watched Timothy Schultz lottery winner video where the girl said, the woman said, what I was saying was I watched a Timothy Schultz video. And he interviewed a girl who was like,
so I can tell you firsthand knowledge what you're about to learn.
I had a burning sensation inside of me.
I'll put a link below.
A burning sensation inside of me.
For this, there's a part of me
to go buy a
talking
ticket.
To my CEO, I was like, you should charge $10,000 for this.
At this point in time, I believe she said it was like 10, 11 something at night, and most of the places that she would normally go to buy a ticket at were closed.
I'm like, what's the
so
price?
she said she knew it was 2 places that were still open where she could go buy the tickets at or ticket at. And she said one of them she don't really care to go to, and then the other one she does. I don't remember which one she went to, but the point was is that she went and she bought the ticket, and her numbers were the winning ticket. So that's what inspired action means. When your intuition, like when it's telling you, it's like, hey, go get that ticket. Hey, go get that ticket. Hey, go get that ticket. And it's giving you a sense of urgency. Not your conscious mind where it just be like, you should buy a ticket. You should buy a ticket. You should buy a ticket. No, inspired action where it's like your subconscious, your intuition is urging you and telling you, go get this ticket. Go get this scratch off. Then you do it.
Worth just this sentence. Wasn't worth